My child, my beloved child, my chosen one, my beloved soul, lean closer and do not scroll away, for these words have been carried through the corridors of eternity and placed in your hands this very moment. Stop carrying the burden that has been breaking your back, the invisible weight that no one else can see but heaven knows you carry. You have walked through days smiling on the outside, but inside your heart trembles like a candle in the wind. My chosen one, you do not have to hold it anymore. You do not have to bleed silently anymore. Speak to Jesus, whisper even the faintest syllable, and peace like rivers will flood your soul. Stay with me, my beloved soul, for this moment is divine. Do not let your attention scatter like dry leaves in the wind, because right here, right now, is where healing begins. Your life is not an accident. Your pain is not hidden. Your tears are not wasted. My child, heaven has recorded every sigh you released when nobody was watching. The angels have counted the nights you stayed awake in silence. And the voice of Jesus has been calling, softly, tenderly, waiting for you to release what you have been holding. Why do you clutch your burden like it is your identity, when you were never meant to carry it? My beloved child, let me tell you, peace is not found in striving, peace is not found in proving yourself, peace is not found in how strong you pretend to be. Peace is found in surrender. Peace is found in whispering the name above every name, Jesus. When your heart says, Jesus, heaven bends closer. When your lips tremble with His name, storms begin to hush, mountains begin to bow, chains begin to snap like fragile threads. My chosen one, you don't need to fight alone. You don't need to explain to the world why you feel so heavy. All you need is to speak to the one who already carried the cross for you. Listen carefully, my child. I see you replaying the past. I see you thinking about the mistakes, the regrets, the choices that still haunt you. But Jesus does not stand in front of you with a list of accusations. He stands before you with open arms, whispering, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." My beloved child, do you hear that? Rest. Not more striving. Not more pretending. Rest. A rest so deep that even your bones will feel it. A rest so holy that your mind will finally breathe. My chosen one, stop carrying what is not yours to carry. Lay it down at His feet. My beloved soul, stay close, don't scroll. There is something sacred happening right now. The very moment you hear these words, heaven is aligning peace over your life. Angels are positioning themselves around you. The Spirit of God is whispering your name into the wind. My child, do you know why you are here right now? It is not random. It is not coincidence. This was ordained before time began. This message chased you down because Jesus knew you were tired of carrying the burden. He knew you needed a reminder that peace is not far away, peace is in him. Pause, my beloved child, and breathe. Take a slow breath in. Release it gently. With every breath you let out, imagine the burden sliding off your shoulders, falling like stones into the river of grace. Imagine your chest unclenching. Imagine your mind untying from the knots of anxiety. This is the beginning of your freedom. This is the doorway to peace. My chosen one, heaven celebrates when a child finally realizes they don't have to carry it all alone. Jesus carried it already. You only need to trust him enough to let go. My beloved soul, I know you wonder if anyone understands you. You wonder if anyone sees the battles you fight quietly. But listen, Jesus understands every unspoken word, every hidden battle, every tear that dries before it reaches your pillow. He is closer than your breath. He is not intimidated by your burden. He is not ashamed of your struggles. He says, "Cast all your cares upon me, because I care for you." My child, do you hear it? Not some of your cares. Not just the small ones. All. That means the shame. That means the failures. That means the relationships that broke you. That means the dreams that slipped away. All. Put them in his hands. Stay with me, my beloved child. Do not wander away, because what I reveal next will pierce the silence around you. Peace is not the absence of problems, peace is the presence of Jesus in the middle of them. Peace is not when life becomes easy, peace is when your heart becomes steady because you know who holds it. My chosen one, storms may roar, voices may rise, pressures may suffocate, but when Jesus says, "Peace, be still," everything obeys. Imagine him standing at the edge of your storm right now, lifting his hand over the waves that terrify you, commanding the winds of anxiety to hush. This is what happens when you stop carrying the burden and speak to him. My beloved child, you may have carried burdens for years. You may have carried the burden of family expectations, of silent disappointments, of guilt that was never yours to bear. You may have carried the weight of words spoken over you that cut like knives. But hear me, those burdens do not define you. They are not your identity. You are not the sum of what went wrong. You are the beloved of God, the chosen one of heaven, the pearl for whom Jesus gave everything. My soul, stop dragging yesterday into today. Jesus wants to give you a new tomorrow. My chosen one, do not scroll. Imagine a river. Clear, flowing, endless. This river is his peace. You are invited to step in. Your burden cannot swim. Your sorrow cannot float. When you step into his river, the weight sinks, but you rise. My child, let it sink. Do not hold on to what drags you down. Let the river take it. Speak his name right now, Jesus. Whisper it again, Jesus. Let the syllables roll off your lips like prayer and like surrender. In that name is peace. In that name is healing. In that name is rest. My child, my beloved child, my chosen one, my beloved soul, lean in closer because heaven does not repeat moments like this. You are not here by chance, you are here because eternity has bent toward you. For too long you have been bending under weight, pretending you are fine, smiling when your spirit aches. Stop carrying the burden, my beloved soul, and speak to Jesus. Peace is not something you chase outside, it is a gift that pours within when you release the weight to Him. My chosen one, listen carefully. Every time you said, I can handle it, but cried in secret, Jesus saw. Every time you told others, I'm okay, but your heart trembled like glass about to shatter, heaven recorded it. You don't need to be the strong one anymore, you need to be the surrendered one. My child, the burden was never yours to hold. When He carried the cross, He already carried this pain. Why cling to what He already nailed? Stay with me, don't let your eyes wander, because this is the exact second where your faith is being watered. And when faith meets this divine declaration, miracles cannot help but manifest. So right now, my chosen one, let your heart agree, let your spirit align, and let your voice declare, I am ready, I receive this. Type it boldly in the comments, share this so others can be reminded that their surprise is also on its way, and subscribe because this is only the beginning of what heaven is unfolding for you. My beloved child, when you open your heart, you make space for Jesus to step in. And when He steps in, burdens step out. Worry walks out. Fear flees. Darkness trembles. His presence is light, and light never negotiates with darkness, it simply replaces it. My chosen one, imagine that weight you carry like a heavy backpack strapped on your shoulders. Now imagine Jesus gently lifting it off you, smiling, saying, I've got this now. That is what is happening in this very moment. My beloved soul, you were not created to survive in pieces. You were created to live in peace. The enemy wants you restless, distracted, buried under invisible loads. But heaven wants you whole, restored, and free. My child, when you speak to Jesus, you exchange your burden for His peace, your shame for His grace, your confusion for His clarity. That is why this message reached you right here, right now. My chosen one, you may have believed the lie that peace is for others, not for you. You may have thought, my story is too messy, my heart too broken, my faith too weak. But hear me, my beloved child, peace is not a reward for the perfect, it is a gift for the surrendered. You don't qualify for it by being flawless, you receive it by being willing. The moment you whisper His name, the atmosphere changes. Even now, as you stay, angels are circling around you with wings full of comfort. Stay with me, my beloved soul. Do not rush. This moment is eternal. When Jesus looks at you, he does not see the failures you replay, he sees the future he designed. He sees the child he loves, not the mistakes you regret. He sees the chosen one for whom he bled. My child, peace is waiting for you like morning light waiting behind the horizon. You don't have to chase it, just open the curtains of your heart and let him in. My beloved child, let me tell you a mystery. Burdens multiply when you hide them, but they dissolve when you surrender them. The more you pretend you are fine, the heavier they become. But the moment you say, Jesus, I can't do this alone, the weight cracks. Chains break. The atmosphere shifts. My chosen one, this is why heaven has been chasing you, why this very message is in front of your eyes. Jesus is saying, stop carrying what I already carried. My beloved soul, listen again to his words, come to me, all who are weary. Do you hear that? He didn't say, come to me, the successful. He didn't say, come to me, the perfect. He said the weary, the broken, the tired, the heavy-hearted. That means you, my child. That means right now. That means this moment. Don't push it away. Don't scroll past it. Heaven is knocking, and all you need to do is open. My chosen one, picture this, a traveler walking with a sack of stones on their back. Each stone is a disappointment, a fear, a betrayal, a failure. They are bent, weary, slow. Then someone comes and says, lay it here, I will carry it. That someone is Jesus. He takes the sack, lifts it like it weighs nothing, and suddenly the traveler stands tall again. That traveler is you. That sack is your burden. And today is the day to lay it down. My beloved child, do not underestimate the power of speaking. When you speak to Jesus, you are not talking to the air. You are talking to the King who commands the seas, to the shepherd who leaves the 99 to find the one, to the friend who calls you beloved. Every syllable you speak is sacred. Every whisper is heard. Every word is woven into eternity. Speak to him, and peace will find you. My beloved soul, stay close. Let the words wash you like living water. Peace is not an idea, peace is a person. His name is Jesus. And when you stop carrying the burden, you make room for him to walk beside you. And when he walks beside you, you will find that even the valley becomes holy ground, even the storm becomes a classroom of trust, even the midnight becomes a place of song. My child, do you see it? Do you feel it? This is peace. My child, my beloved child, my chosen one, my beloved soul, stay with me now. Do not scroll, do not wander, because every word that flows in this moment is oil to your weary heart and light to your shadowed path. For too long, you have carried the silent heaviness, burdens disguised as responsibilities, sorrows camouflaged as strength. But heaven says to you now, stop carrying the burden. Speak to Jesus. Find peace. My chosen one, you have been strong for others. You have been the shoulder for others to lean on, the heart that others poured into, the hands that held when others were shaking. But who held you? Who carried you when you were breaking? The truth is, my beloved soul, even when no one saw, He did. Even when you thought you were invisible, Jesus stood beside you, whispering courage into your ribs. Every breath you took was grace. Every step forward was mercy. You were never abandoned, my child, though the silence convinced you otherwise. My beloved child, listen closely. Burdens do not just weigh your shoulders, they bend your spirit. They make you walk as if life is a punishment instead of a promise. But you were not born to crawl beneath weight, you were born to rise in wings. Jesus said, "My yoke is easy, my burden is light." Do you see the exchange? You were never asked to carry the heavy load. You were invited to walk with Him, where His strength absorbs your weakness, where His peace silences your storm. Stay here, my chosen one. Don't let your heart run from this moment. Imagine now a mountain on your back, rocks of regret, stones of shame, boulders of fear. You stagger beneath it, your knees buckling. But then, like dawn breaking, a hand touches your shoulder. That hand is scarred, yet holy. That hand belongs to Jesus. He says, "Give it to me." One by one, He lifts the rocks. One by one, the stones fall away. Until finally, you stand lighter, freer, radiant. This is what He longs to do for you right now. My beloved soul, hear this, you do not disappoint Him by being tired. You do not fail Him by admitting you are weak. You delight Him when you surrender. You honor Him when you stop pretending and start trusting. My child, you have been tricked into believing peace is far away, something you have to earn, something you will only feel one day. But no, my chosen one. Peace is here. Peace is now. Peace is not a someday promise, it is a present reality when you speak to Jesus. My beloved child, pause and breathe. Inhale deeply, release slowly. As you breathe, see yourself letting go. The hurt you carried? Release it. The betrayal that still cuts? Release it. The worry about tomorrow? Release it. Every inhale, you draw in His presence. Every exhale, you let go of your burden. This rhythm is not ordinary, it is holy. Heaven calls it rest. Stay close, my beloved soul. Do not run away from the voice that calls your name. My chosen one, do you know what peace feels like? It feels like still waters after a storm. It feels like warmth in a room once cold. It feels like finally belonging, finally being safe, finally being seen. And Jesus is not offering just a taste of it, He is offering the whole river. He is not offering just a sip, He is offering to flood your soul until there is no dry ground left. My beloved child, I see the questions in you. What if I let go and nothing changes? What if I trust and I'm disappointed again? Hear me, Jesus is not like the others who failed you. His word does not return empty. His promises are not broken contracts. His arms do not close when you fall. My chosen one, He is faithful beyond what you can imagine. He is peace itself. If you step toward Him with even trembling feet, He will run to you with unwavering strength. My beloved soul, do not underestimate what is happening even now. You think you are just listening, but heaven knows you are receiving. As these words sink in, chains are weakening. As these truths take root, fear is dissolving. My child, you are not just hearing, you are being healed. This moment is a holy transaction. You release your weight, He releases His peace. You let go of sorrow, He plants joy. You surrender your chaos, He wraps you in calm. My chosen one, let me paint you a vision. A tree in the middle of drought, branches brittle, leaves withered. But beneath the soil, hidden from sight, streams flow. When the tree's roots find those streams, life surges again. Green returns, fruit appears, shade covers. My beloved child, you are that tree. Jesus is the stream. And today, as you stop carrying your burden, your roots are sinking deeper into Him. Soon, your branches will rise again, your fruit will blossom again, your life will breathe again. Stay with me, my beloved soul. Peace is not the absence of pain, it is the presence of promise. Peace is not when life is flawless, it is when your faith is fearless. Peace is not when people understand you, it is when you know Jesus holds you. And right now, He is holding you, my child. He whispers your name, not with accusation but with affection. He calls you mine, not mistake. He calls you beloved, not burden. My beloved child, listen, the burden you carried has been heavy, yes, but it has not been wasted. Even the pain has purpose. Even the sorrow has seeds. Jesus will use it all, every tear, every stumble, every scar, to weave a testimony of peace through your life. My chosen one, others will one day look at you and say, "How did you survive? How did you rise?" And your answer will be simple, "I stopped carrying the burden. I spoke to Jesus. And I found peace." My beloved soul, imagine the moment of release. You standing with open hands, whispering His name. You letting go of years of weight in one sacred sigh. And in that release, the heavens open, the angels sing, your spirit is flooded with peace that words cannot describe. That moment is not far away. It is not tomorrow. It is here. It is now. It is this very breath. My child, my beloved child, my chosen one, my beloved soul, lean closer still. This is not the time to drift, this is not the moment to scroll, for heaven is pressing a seal upon your heart. You have carried burdens long enough, and now, Jesus Himself is standing before you whispering, "Give it to me, let me carry it, let me fill you with peace." My beloved child, when you were young, life felt lighter. But as the years unfolded, disappointments attached themselves to your shoulders like weights. People came and went, words wounded you, dreams broke, and every time you said, "I'll carry it," your heart grew heavier. But Jesus never asked you to be the mule of sorrow, He asked you to be the child of peace. My chosen one, stop dragging yesterday into tomorrow. Let go. Speak to Him. Peace will meet you the very second you do. Stay here, my beloved soul, for there is more heaven wants you to see. Imagine your life as a room filled with noise, echoes of past mistakes, voices of people who doubted you, the rattling of fears about tomorrow. But then, you open the window, and a still breeze enters. That breeze silences the noise, pushes away the dust, and fills the room with light. That breeze is Jesus. And peace is what follows Him everywhere He goes. My chosen one, this is the moment to act. Stay with me, don't let your eyes wander, because this is the exact second where your faith is being watered. And when faith meets this divine declaration, miracles cannot help but manifest. So right now, let your heart agree, let your spirit align, and let your voice declare, "I am ready, I receive this." Type it boldly in the comments, share this so others can be reminded that their surprise is also on its way, and subscribe because this is only the beginning of what heaven is unfolding for you. My beloved child, the more you share, the more light spreads. The more you speak it out loud, the more chains break. When you comment your declaration, you are stamping your faith upon the world. When you share, you become the messenger of peace for another weary soul. When you subscribe, you are saying, "I want to keep walking this path of hope, I want to stay connected to the voice that reminds me of heaven's promises." This is not just engagement, this is agreement with the very heart of God.